Hey guys, so today we're going to talk about some great day-to-day shoe options to help keep your feet a little bit stronger and more engaged for the long term. Now, many of you have likely heard of minimalist shoes for running. However, a little bit more guidance is oftentimes necessary to utilize these shoes for running and other high-impact activities. That's why we really feel that casual day-to-day use can be the perfect time to start using these less constructed shoes to help keep our feet working a little bit more. So let's look at a few key characteristics of these types of shoes that really make them so ideal. Match your foot shape. So crazy concept, we know, but it's really, really important to have shoes that actually fit our feet. 85% of the stability of our foot comes from proper alignment of the big toe. So finding shoes that have a nice square toe box can be really important. Now, a little tip here, to get an idea of how your current shoes stack up, remove the insoles, stand barefoot on the insole, and see if your toe is hanging over the edge of the insole. It can be a real eye-opener. Low drop shoes or flat shoes. Now, wedging up the back of our heels can be super important for treating certain types of injuries, but we don't want to be constantly lifting up and shortening the back of our legs. Flexible. Yep, this is pretty much the opposite of what we've always been told, right? More support is better? Well, more support can definitely be better if you're dealing with injuries or there's strength or mobility issues, but we're humans, and as such, our feet tend to do best when they're used the way they're meant to be used. So here are a few brands that we really like that incorporate some of those above characteristics and are dressy enough to be used for casual day-to-day wear. VivoBarefoot. So VivoBarefoot has a pretty big selection and we've found them to be a little bit more stylish. Now, you definitely pay a little bit of a premium for these, but we find it to be quite worth it. They make kids' shoes, they make women's shoes, they make men's shoes, and they have waterproof and thermal options available. Leguano. So of all the shoes on this list, I'd say Leguanos are probably one of the most comfortable. It's hard to know you even have them on. And another great thing about these guys is that they're machine washable, which is amazing in the summer when you're not wearing socks. They have a little bit more of a limited selection, but they do have men's, women's, and kids options available. So Lems shoes. And Lems, even though they're very flat, they do have a little bit more padding than some of the other options, which make it easier for someone who's not quite ready for the really, really thin shoes. We love the boulder boots, and even though these guys as well have a little bit more of a limited selection, these ones are amazing. Xero Shoes. So even though Xero Shoes is mostly athletic shoes and sandals, they do have a few good casual options available. They check all the boxes, they're flexible, they're flat, and they're also a little bit of a less expensive option as well. So a few final points and some things to watch when you're incorporating these shoes into your day-to-day wear. The amount you'll initially be able to wear these shoes will depend a lot on your current foot health. So let pain be your guide. Most people that have trouble incorporating minimalist shoes into their day-to-day do so because they try incorporating them too quickly. So be patient. So check out our Barefoot health video for those that are looking at incorporating a little bit more foot strengthening and mobility work into their day-to-day. Minimalist shoes are even more important for our kids to help them develop strong and functional feet. So be sure to check out our video about how to choose shoes for kids to learn more. For those who currently wear orthotics, many of these shoes will incorporate those orthotics. However, you will oftentimes find by wearing these shoes more often and getting your feet stronger and more mobile, you might find you need the orthotics less and less. So just to recap, guys, so a couple of the three main features of those more minimal, casual shoes for day-to-day wear are: 1, you want them to be flexible; 2, you want them to be fairly flat; and 3, and probably most importantly, they match the shape of your foot. Thanks for listening, guys, and as always, be sure to leave any questions or comments below. And don't forget to sign up for our YouTube channel for more health tips and other good stuff down the road.